This is my first ever YouTube video, and honestly, I don't know what to say or do. I don't know what kind of channel I want this to be, but I figured I'll talk about what's in my heart and sort of let the rest just work out. So, it's been an interesting year for me. I don't mean like 2025 so far, although that is true as well. I mean more so 2024 to 2025. I had to walk away from friends for several years for my own personal growth, and while I do miss them, I love who I've become, and I wish nothing for them but the best, even if we don't speak anymore. A large part of life is finding out who you are and what you like. I think I spent years chasing this idea other people had about me, or one that I felt I needed to have for the acceptance of others. But once you truly embrace yourself and learn to forgive and love yourself, amazing things happen. We should all believe that when good things happen to us, we deserve them. And that when bad things happen, it isn't because of who we are or that we deserve it, but simply because life happens and sometimes things suck. Life is a beautiful dalliance, a dance of good and bad, a dance of sad and happy, a yin and a yang, and neither can exist without the other. I remember being in Germany during my solo trip post-breakup, dealing with a lot of pain, grief, isolation, and uncertainty. So much of my trip consisted of learning to sit with my grief and let it be. I knew I was changing, but I didn't fully know it yet. Part of me still felt like I was holding on to my old self. And that resistance in change was creating conflict. Sometimes in life, you want to hold on to what's fleeting because you're uncertain of what's ahead, even when it comes to the bad things. The monster we know is better than the monster we are unfamiliar with. But holding on weighs you down. If you really want to fly, you need to embrace change. All life is change, a series of messy changes, sometimes a beautiful metamorphosis. But even then, hidden in the layers of elegance are imperfect strokes put together to create a visual masterpiece. It's our flaw that we are seeing the journey first person, experiencing it as we go. We see both the flaws and the riches. We need to remind ourselves that the ups and downs are all part of life. And the moments of trepidation before we do something is your body preparing itself for the growth you are set to experience. It's making room for the new you. The only thing bigger than fear is growth and change. So I say, embrace it all. My life has felt a lot more peaceful when I embraced and practiced my peace and sought nothing from nobody. The moment you learn to love yourself and embrace who you are and be at peace with yourself, you will lose things, yes, but what you will gain will far outweigh the losses. You will gain yourself, attract the right energy, and learn how to deal with unwanted people, thoughts, and feelings. It's always you versus you, always. The real world and your reality exists up here, in your head. And if you can love yourself and make that reality, then you'll always have a world full of love. Life truly is beautiful. I mean, if we look around and we can give the world we love, we give the world the love we have for ourselves, then our love compounds, like the Japanese art of fixing broken Tupperware with gold. You could see it as the imperfections are highlighted, and I'd rather be broken, but I prefer to see it as our imperfections hold us together more beautifully. Life is beautiful.